Hey everyone, Shabim here and welcome back to the next episode of our G1 Climax tournament. This is a very interesting one because a few people that lost their opening matches get a second opportunity here this evening to get themselves a point. So in this video we will see from Group D, AJ Styles, who did win his first match versus Jericho, who did not. We see Kenny Omega from Group A, who won his first match, taking on Minoru Suzuki, who lost his first match. Kazuchika Okada, who lost to Nakamura, takes on Shibata, who lost to Balor in Group C. And our main event will be from Group C. Did I just say Group C? I meant Group B, sorry. Oh god, I'm getting confused now. Group C, Tanahashi versus Ibushi. Tanahashi won his first match against Cody. Ibushi lost to Ishii. We'll go through that again as we go through the individual matches because I'm pretty sure I screwed those of them up. Right, let's go. Styles versus Jericho. And here is then the phenomenal one himself, AJ Styles. Fresh off a victory in our first episode against Tetsuya Naito, so he does have 1 point in his bracket. Of course, I reckon 2 points should be enough to get you through, to be honest. Which means if a win here for AJ Styles against Jericho, I think Styles have been an incredibly strong pace and almost guaranteed a place in that final 8. And here comes his opponent then, of course, the Alpha Club himself, Chris Jericho. Jericho lost in the opening match of his competition, which is the previous episode. He lost to Zack Sabre Jr. Zack attacked him before the match and attacked him after the match as well, so pretty interesting there, but Jericho does have the lead. No, he doesn't. Jericho needs this point. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't talk tonight at all. I'm struggling. Jericho needs this point really to stay into it. I think if he loses this match as well, I think he's more or less guaranteed to be knocked out of this competition. And here we go then. Jericho versus AJ Styles. Wasn't this Jericho's first... This was AJ Styles' first WrestleMania match, wasn't it? Against Chris Jericho. My memory's not as great as it used to be, I must admit, but I'm sure that was the case. Yeah. But I'm sure this is going to be a very interesting one. Like I said, if AJ wins this, I'll be sort of sure that AJ is going to make it through to the next round. If Jericho wins this, if Jericho loses this, I'll be pretty sure that Jericho will probably be knocked out of this competition. But if Jericho wins this one, could be a very interesting turn of events and be very, very good for the likes of Zack Sabre Jr. and, of course, for Naito as well. Of course, Naito needs to get back in this one. A win against Zack. Oh my god, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Tetsuya Naito in the next episode. How amazing is that? That is just, this entire universe mode is just dream match after dream match, isn't it? It's going to be absolutely amazing. So then it's not... Yeah, it is next episode, yeah. Naito versus... Next episode is Jay White versus Jeff Cobb. Nakamura versus Balor. Cody versus Ishii. And Naito versus Zack Sabre Jr. Oh. But as I said before in the previous video, every single match in this tournament is absolutely stunning. That's brainbuster on the outside by AJ. I think AJ would be happy here with a count-out victory by the looks of it, but... Oh, I may be wrong. AJ throws Jericho back into the ring. Yeah, you think Jericho might have a little bit of unfinished business maybe with Zack Sabre Jr. after that attack, after that, and before the match, really. There's the Styles clash there by AJ Styles on Chris Jericho, and that is probably going to be a very easy victory for AJ Styles for the 1, the 2. No! Jezza kicked out. Go on, Jezza. Of course, Chris Jericho is on the card for Wrestle Kingdom. The real-life Wrestle Kingdom, that is. Taking on Tetsuya Naito for the Intercontinental Championship. Will he be on our Wrestle Kingdom card? That's the question. I have done the scheduling earlier on, and we are going to have a weekend of Wrestle Kingdom here on the channel. I believe Wrestle Kingdom happens on Friday the 4th. So I believe our schedule is to have, well, the quarterfinals of the G1 happens on the 3rd. Then Wrestle Kingdom is split into 3 separate episodes on the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. Then the 7th will have the roster introduction for the New Japan roster. So we'll have 5 New Japan videos in 5 days over that Wrestle Kingdom weekend, which will be pretty awesome. And there's the Walls of Jericho locked in now. Middle of the ring, AJ Styles. If he taps... well, he does not tap. That would probably be a fantastic situation for Zack Sabre Jr. if he tapped. Jericho now taking AJ up into that high angle backdrop. Been a really good match this one so far. Lots of back and forth action, as you would expect from these two. Jericho launches AJ Styles right up in the air, and AJ comes crashing down face first into the mat. As Jericho now twisting the head of Edge. Jericho. What's he got planned here? Oh, he runs into the code breaker now, does he? There's the pin. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count once again. This is a really back and forth match, this one. Jericho. Oh. Catches AJ. AJ slides at the back. Nice sidewalk slam. There's the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. AJ now with a reverse chin lock, just holding him back. Slowing the pace of this match down, just trying to regain a little bit of energy, because it has gone a bit longer than certain other matches have been. And now AJ on the outside. We've seen this before. He likes to spring up into that phenomenal forearm, and surely this time that should be enough for AJ Styles to pick up his 2nd point and effectively eliminate Chris Jericho. No, it's not. Wow. I was convinced Jericho should be eliminated from this one now. AJ's got his back to Jericho. Oh my god, AJ. What even was that? Oh, he's caught it now. Forearm and a 2nd forearm. Jericho is absolutely peeing with blood here. Styles brings Jericho back up to his feet. Over into a Urigoroshi, and surely, come on. Jericho, you just got to stay down. Styles, oh, Jericho catches him with the super kick in the gut, and then into a neck breaker. Jericho now in the ring on his own, but AJ slides back in. I think Jericho probably should have continued the assault on AJ, but instead he gave AJ a chance to relax on the outside. There is the dragon screw. AJ now stalks Jericho once again, but Jericho fighting him away. Nice snapmare by AJ. Jericho back up to his feet. There's the pin. 1, 2. Oh, again, it's so close. Over and over and over again, it's so close. Jericho brings AJ back up to his feet, looking for the backbreaker. This match is so back and forth the whole time. AJ is now struggling as well. Jericho went for a back elbow. And Jericho now picks AJ back up. Nope, AJ fighting back. And rolls Jericho through into the calf crusher. Pretty close to the ropes, no, but Jericho, he actually rolled that perfectly through, didn't he? So Jericho was back in the middle of the ring, and finally Jericho does tap out. And that effectively, I don't know if it's guaranteed. I think it is probably guaranteed, isn't it? I think it is, but yeah. Well, yeah, it's got to be, hasn't it? I think. I don't know. There probably is a mathematical way. I mean, if Naito beats Zack, AJ beats Zack, and Jericho beats Naito, that would leave Jericho, Naito, and Zack all on 1 point. So it's not completely mathematically out of the question, but I severely doubt the fact that Jericho will be making his way through in this competition. But AJ Styles now on 2 points. I think it's going to be very, very difficult for AJ not to qualify now. It's whether down to whether he finishes top or second. Of course, depending on whether you finish top or second will depend on who you get to face in the next round. It's basically top of Group A versus runner-up in Group B, and runner-up in Group B versus top of Group... Nope. Top of Group A versus runner-up in Group B, top of Group B faces runner-up in Group A, and then parallel with C and D. Anyway, I'm really getting confused there, aren't I? And here is our second match of the evening. Kenny Omega versus Suzuki from Group A. And here comes the first man in this match then, Kenny Omega, who did get the point in the first match of the group against Jay White. So he's currently on 1 point. And his opponent is going to be Minoru Suzuki. Gary Wooder. I'm assuming that's the person who made the call. That's a clever idea. And Suzuki, of course, lost his first match in the Group A to Jeff Cobb. And here we go then underway. So like I said, this is Group A. Currently, Omega and Jeff Cobb sit top on 1 point each. I'm sure Jeff Cobb will be sat backstage hoping for a win here for Suzuki, just to allow him that extra bit of space at the top of the table. Of course, Jeff Cobb will have Jay White in the next video, which should be an interesting match. Omega, for me, one of the favourites in this competition. Like I said, the winner of this competition will be crowned as the first IWGP Heavyweight Champion. The semi-finalists who lose will face each other for the Intercontinental Championship. And the 4 quarter-finalists that lose will be fighting out for the United States Championship. So as long as you get out the group stage, you're going to get more and more opportunities. Even if you lose, there's still opportunities to be had. As Kenny Omega taunting here. Takes Suzuki down once again. This could be a pretty interesting match. Omega has dominated for the majority of this match. And I'm sure you can't really write Suzuki off. Suzuki has turned it around now, though, and now it's the ground and pound strikes. Suzuki, again, we saw this in the very previous match as well. When you do have control in a match like this, you need to take advantage. Suzuki went running, straight towards Omega. Omega caught in the boot in the gut and then the big clothesline as well. Omega now sends Suzuki to the outside. Join him out there. Actually, he's a stand. Yeah, he does join him out there. A boot in the gut before taking Suzuki up. Oh, power bombs him on the apron. Omega sending Suzuki back into the ring. Omega up on top, dropping an elbow into the spine of Suzuki as well. So Omega needs this one. Like I said, if Omega does get this, I believe he will be quite... Oh, went for that knee strike, but Suzuki avoided it. Yeah, if Omega does get this one, I think he'll be in a very strong position. He'll be on 2 points then, and just like AJ in the previous match, I think it'd be very unlikely for someone with 2 points not to go through. there'd have to be a lot of things to go against you. I think no matter what, I think AJ will go through. Because Zack can get... so Jericho can't get 2 points anymore. And at the end of the match next episode... I don't know. If I get caught up in all of this trying to work out, I'm going to get confused. You know, I know what I'm like. I'm not the smartest boy in the box. I'm fine normally. Just when it comes to trying to work out this and trying to work out the different ways for it, I just confuse myself in the process most of the time, to be honest with you. Big spiked pile driver by Suzuki into the pin. 1, 2. Ooh, I thought that was free. It was really close. Jawbreaker by Omega. Nice running clothesline. Omega with that gut wrench into a sit-out powerbomb. Omega can't believe it. He thought he had it won. Omega stalking Suzuki and catches him with that crossbody. Omega once again backs away into the corner and hits that. No, again he missed the running knee strike. And Suzuki locks in the sleeper hold. What a turnaround this has been. Is Omega going to go? No, Omega does fight back. Omega now with a rock bottom. Wow. Omega really digging into it now, getting the rock bottom. Suzuki. Gets brought back up to his feet by Omega. There's the right hand up on the shoulders. Here we go. Go on, launch into the German. Oh, I love this move. Boom. Throw up into the air, launched into the German. There's the pin by Kenny Omega. 1, 2. No. Still only a 2 count. What is it going to take? Omega stalking Suzuki up on his shoulders once again. This time hooks him through into the one-winged angel. And there is the pin. And no again. Holy guacamole. And Omega just decides now to just rake away at the eyes and just pull him apart. I cannot believe this, you know, I can't. This match has gone longer than it probably should have done. How these people have survived through this, I've got no idea. Both guys have gone for a lot of punishment so far. Omega now brings Suzuki back up to his feet. Double clotheslines, ducks it into a super kick. Super kick party. Attempt number 3 at the running knee strike. Again missed. There's certain maneuvers that are just pointless, aren't they? I mean, that knee strike, I think I've seen Nakamura do the same thing. He tries to hit it over and over again. And it never seems to work for some reason. I don't know what it is. Oh, that knee strike worked though, didn't it? Right in the face. Omega heads up to the top once again. Nice Phoenix splash. Taking Taking a page from Seth Rollins' book. And now Suzuki locks in the sleeper hold again. Is Omega going to go this time? Omega's out. The referee's called it. Omega's out. The referee's called it. Suzuki gets the point. Wow. That has just thrown Group A completely wide open. Suzuki joins Omega on 1 point. And, of course, Jeff Cobb on 1 point. So 3 people in this group all on 1 point now. It's a great result for Jeff Cobb. Means a win for Cobb against White will probably put him in a very strong position. But how on earth did Suzuki survive the amount of damage he took in this match? I mean, he took the electric chair German. He took the one wing angel, and every single time he managed to keep getting up. He got up over and over and over again. And Suzuki finally got his reward by choking out Kenny Omega in that sleeper hold. Wow. What a win by Suzuki. Just blown Group A completely wide open. And here is our next match of the evening. Kazuchika Okada takes on Katsuyori Shibata from Group B. Group B. So first of all, then we have Kazuchika Okada, who lost to Shinsuke Nakamura in the opening episode, so he needs this point. However, also Shibata lost to Finn Balor. So I really feel like whoever loses this match is probably down and out of this competition. But whoever wins it is right back in there, but they would also need to win their final match as well. Okada has Balor, and Shibata has Nakamura. Oh, Shibata Nakamura, now that is a match. And here then comes Shibata. Like I said, he did lose to Finn Balor in his opening match of this tournament. So both these guys on 0 points and both need the win. And here we go then. Very important match. Yeah, the loser of this one is going to be, I would dare say, just completely out of it, to be honest. Like I said earlier on, if you get through the group stage, you're guaranteed an opportunity at something. Because that's the way I've designed it. So if you get to the finals, of course, you fight for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. If you lose in the semi-finals, you'll fight for the Intercontinental Championship. And if you lose in the quarterfinals, which is effectively the first knockout stage after the groups, you'll be in a fatal four-way for the United States Championship. So there are a lot of opportunities. And I'm liking the way this universe mode is going so far, to be honest with you. Nice. Okada just clattering Shibata. I saw a video the other day. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It was a GIF I saw on Twitter. My God, if you've seen it, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. If you've not, then definitely search it. It was an attempted Frankensteiner by Ibushi on Will Ospreay, and Ospreay flipped through and landed, and just the camera angles are perfect. At the right time, the camera angles are absolutely perfect. And I saw someone was saying some stuff about how the camera angles work in New Japan compared to WWE, and it was quite funny because it was correct. It just said basically New Japan's camera angles absolutely inch perfect and help sell the storyline of not just the actual feud but of the match itself. Whereas WWE, in the same situation, you'd have real bombastic, zooming in, zooming out, jittery camera angles. And remember, like when the Shield used to attack, and they had those horrible camera sequences that I absolutely hated. That was just horrible. But they kept doing it over and over again. I couldn't watch it. I had to fast forward it because it really did my eye in. Yeah, with New Japan, it's not just about the wrestling. It's about the whole production value. And once again, as I notice here, poor old Shibata is suffering from a tear right up his anal tract. Yeah, look at that. It's got a big hole in the back of his trunks. Is it a hole, or it's like a shiny strip? Is that supposed to be there? Somebody put that there on purpose? It just looks like it's looks like he's got a split in the back, doesn't it? Really? It looks like Okada may have been locking in there, trying to get the maybe the ripcord in there, but or the Rainmaker, but Shibata was able to break free. Nice roll through there by Okada, and then a nice drop kick to the side of the head. Ready for a 2 count. Okada now with Shibata up and throws him straight to the outside. And that's like, why is it when you've got someone in control like that? I don't know whether throwing him to the outside is the right bet, to be honest with you, because you want to try and keep him in where you can keep control and you can potentially win the match, basically. Throwing him to the outside just means that if you do take your opportunities while you're in control of the match, you're not able to get the pin because you're outside the ring, obviously. There's the pin. 1. Oh, I need 1 count. Okada's going to have to do a lot more than that to keep Shibata down. Shibata is a bit like Suzuki in the previous match, an incredibly resilient man. And it's going to take a lot to take him down, I think. Shibata dropping Okada face first across that top turnbuckle. Now drops into the pin. 1. Only 1 count. Shibata sends Okada off the ropes. They both just run straight into each other. But it is Okada who rolls Shibata through into a loose version of an STF. It's dead center of the ring, so Shibata's going to have to escape, which he does. Okada drops into the pin. He was a little bit knackered there, Okada, by the looks of it. Referee again just for the 2 count. Okada can't believe it. He thought he had the match won there and then. Shibata, though, like I said earlier on, that resilience showing through. And Okada catches Shibata straight into the Rainmaker clothesline. There's the pin. 1, 2, and no. Wow. Nice back sent on there by Okada. And Shibata's resilience shining through by kicking out of that Rainmaker. Like I said, this is a massive opportunity, this one. Okada needs to get the win to stay in it. But as does Shibata. Shibata now just wrenching back at the neck of Okada, who does break free, rolling Shibata through. Both guys collide once again as Shibata sending Okada across the ring and just sweeps away at the ankles of Okada. And now there's a sleeper hold locked in, the maneuver that won Suzuki the match earlier on. Not enough here though. Okada back up to his feet. There's a stiff right hand sending Shibata into the corner. And an octopus stretch locked in here by Shibata on Okada. Okada now stalking Shibata once again. Shibata back up on his feet, and Okada is dominating the match here, isn't he? Since that first Rainmaker clothesline, Shibata has not had much opportunity. Running forearm. Into an atomic drop. Nice scoop slam. Big knee right in the gut there by Shibata. And once again, locking in that sleeper hold, but Okada saw it coming into the jawbreaker. Okada brings Shibata back up to his feet, but Shibata fights back with a boot in the gut and then locks in the octopus once again. And that's just it keeps locking those submissions, and eventually Okada's going to be in too much pain to continue on, surely. Stiff right hand by Okada. Sent Shibata into the corner, went to follow up, but Shibata both. Wow, Shibata's really heavily bleeding from the head. I didn't even notice that happen. Shibata now, big elbow right in the face. There's the pin by Shibata. 1, 2. Oh, referee didn't see it. Wow. Okada had a hold of the rope. The referee did not notice it. And he's given the match to Shibata. Not much we can do now. The bell has gone. The bell has finished. But Okada did have a hold of the ropes. The referee's made a genuine mistake there. You can see the disappointment in Okada's eyes. Okada is going to offer a handshake of respect, but he's not happy. As you can see, not happy at all. I think he'll be very disappointed with that. The referee has really, really missed out there. Okada had the ropes, and that's effectively Okada eliminated from this competition. He's taking it very, very well, if you ask me, but that's a bad, bad thing for Okada. He's one of the favourites you would have expected in this one, but the referee's really made a hash of that one. We'll have to have a word with him backstage. And here is our main event then of the evening. It is from Group C. It's Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Kota Ibushi. And here then comes Hiroshi Tanahashi, who did get the first point. He defeated Cody Rhodes. And his opponent then, he lost in his opening match to Tomohiro Ishii. It is Kota Ibushi. So here we go, a big one here then. If Tanahashi gets the win, that's going to almost guarantee a place in the next round. If if Ibushi doesn't get the win, it's almost going to guarantee Ibushi being eliminated from this competition. So it's a real big one. This will make or break a real 6-pointer, is the phrase in English football, or if you're American, soccer. 6-pointer meaning that you can win, you gain points on your opponent while your opponent drops points, if that makes sense. A real 6-pointer. I'm sure there's the same sort of analogy in America. I don't know how many American... I feel like I've got quite a few American viewers. On my analytics, there's quite a lot of American viewers. Got more American than the UK. But I don't know... So are you sort of guys that comment the most often? I don't know if you're actually American or... Be interesting. I don't actually know, to be honest with you. I've always assumed the majority of the commenters are normally English, but I might be wrong. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section down below where you're commenting from. That'd be interesting. Nothing important, just something random that just spun into my head, you know. Ibushi taking the early control here over Hiroshi Tanahashi. So it's because of the high quality of this tournament and the high quality of the names involved. The matches are just taking absolutely ages, aren't they? Because everyone's just got such high durability and such high resiliency that nobody seems to want to kick out. Nice close down the corner there by Kota Ibushi on Hiroshi Tanahashi. There's the pin. One. Only a 1 count. Yeah, like I was saying earlier on, the match at Wrestle Kingdom is going to be Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay. And that's pretty amazing. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, like I said earlier on, I just saw a thing recently, the little GIF on the internet of that. Oh, look at that by Ibushi. Yeah, the little GIF on the internet of the Frankensteiner by Kota Ibushi that Ospreay flipped out of and landed. That was just incredible, and I can't wait to see what that match will be like. I mean, normally you can sort of see the matches that are gonna steal the show, and there are some very interesting matches this year. I mean, Omega versus Tanahashi, something they haven't done. I'm sure they have done, but not something they've done at Wrestle Kingdom recently. Of course, we've had Okada twice, and we've had Jericho. So now I'm really looking forward to seeing Omega versus Tanahashi. Is it Okada versus Jay White, I believe, and then Jericho versus Naito? But for me, I think the match that could steal the show has got to be Ibushi versus Ospreay. As Tanahashi is up on top, goes for the high fly flow, and Ibushi with the knees up. Tanahashi sends Ibushi off the rope, springs back, nice drop kick to the knees. Tanahashi sends Ibushi off the far ropes, ducking underneath once again, into now a German suplex. There's the pin. One. Only a 1 count still. So with Tanahashi missing, I don't know if it was a missing one, was it? It was. Ibushi got the knees up. Does that count as a reversal of a finish, which would mean that Ibushi would steal that finisher maneuver, which would be interesting. As Tanahashi slams the face of Ibushi into the turnbuckle pad over and over and over and over and over and over again. But Ibushi's back up. I mean, if he can just like knock in an Ibushi bomb out of nowhere and win this match, that'd be incredible. I mean, our next set of matches for these two then would be Tanahashi versus Ishii. Tanahashi's got it. Wow. And Ibushi versus Cody, but it looks to me like Tanahashi's going through in this competition. And Ibushi, I believe it's going to be incredibly difficult, and things will have to go really luckily his way. But I think Ibushi's going to be out of this one, which is not a terrible thing for us anyway, because it means that maybe we could do Ospreay versus Ibushi for our Never Openweight Championship as well. I want to try and use the Never Openweight Championship in this series more like it was intended, and I'm gonna do it essentially for people that have never been. It's very loose, right? It's people that I believe have big futures that are not yet reached their peak. I think that's sort of the correct way of looking at it. So I feel like people like Ibushi, Ospreay, Marty Scurll, Zack Sabre Jr., all people that go into that. And then there'll possibly be some more people. It gives us a great opportunity to bring some new people into the New Japan roster that are not there in real life. So that'd be pretty interesting to see. Anyway, that is finally the end. It's been a long episode, this one, isn't it? That is the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, please do hit a like. And of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. We'll be back very, very soon for our next episode of the G1. In the meantime, check out 205 Live as well. And of course our random match series. So if you are interested in doing FIFA and that sort of stuff over there as well, and some random other bits and bobs, basically I'm doing far too much than what I should be doing. But hey ho, I'm always knocking around. Yeah, if you have enjoyed it, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've said this already. I've been Shabby Gamer, Fake Motor Watcher. See you next time. Bye.